Well, in RCTV, we've shown you 1/8 scale racing and 1/10 scale racing. Now what's becoming really popular is the 1/5 scale racing. There's two divisions of 4-wheel drive and there's two divisions of 2-wheel drive. So let's take a look at the vehicles. Okay, we're here with Andrew Gross. Andrew, buddy,
thanks.
How you been?
Been good, thank you. Yeah, this is the HPI Baja 5B. This is a 2-wheel drive, gasoline-powered buggy. This particular vehicle you can get ready to run for about $900 to $1,000, and there's really not a lot you need to do with this vehicle to get it race ready. Maybe a few $100s worth of upgrades, and you can be out racing very competitively. 2-wheel drive is by far the most challenging vehicle to drive on track, just because it is rear-wheel drive and the power to weight ratio is pretty high. So you got to be very sensitive on the throttle, good throttle management, but it definitely will increase your driving skills. For the value of the vehicle and the replacement stock parts, it's very affordable for someone to go out and just have fun with themselves or their sons. There's quite a bit of resale value. Being local to RC Acres here and being much of a demand right now, these are reselling for a pretty good value.
It says gasoline and 2-stroke oil. What kind of gasoline does this take? Just regular?
Just pump gas, 87 octane. Some people choose to run 91 or leave it a little higher.
Does that make a difference?
The octane can make a difference in the way the motor performs, yes. It comes with a 2.4 gigahertz radio system.
So that's a Spectrum system then.
It's like a Spectrum system. This would be HPI, but same idea. It's a glitch-free, no interference radio systems. Team Losey has released their Desert Buggy, which is this one here, and it's becoming a very, very popular class, and the reason being is because it's almost as cost effective to get into this as a 2-wheel drive, but now in the 4-wheel drive class. Desert Buggy, we'd be looking anywhere from $1,100 to $1,300. And that's
not much more.
Not much more, and it's a ready-to-run vehicle, which again, everything's included, pre-assembled, your engine's installed, electronics installed. This particular class is the first year that we've been racing it, and it is growing. But sometimes at certain events here at RC Acres, there's just not quite enough to have its own class, so they'll put them with the 2-wheel drive buggy class.
But they'd be a lot faster, wouldn't they?
A little faster, a little under more control. Technically the 2-wheel drive actually do have more top speed, but the 4-wheel drive much more traction, therefore you can get around a track. This is the HPI Baja 5T 2-wheel drive short course truck, and this one would retail anywhere from $12.99 to $13.99. From the manufacturer, bodies will come pre-painted, and you can choose to purchase a clear body and paint it up yourself.
Now I just happen to have the clear body here, so this is what it comes like. Is it all pre-assembled like this, pretty much?
Almost. This particular body here is actually designed for the Losey 4-wheel drive, but very similar to what you would see when you get it for the 2-wheel drive. This body actually comes with panels. Each individual panel is separate, but is bought in one box, and you would actually have to mount the roll bar to this body. Whereas the 2-wheel drive bodies, they would come one piece, wouldn't require the roll bar. Panels can get damaged a lot easier, so rather than replacing a complete body like this, which would cost around $250, you can individually replace panels at about $40 to $50 a piece. This is the Team Losey 5, by far probably one of the most popular classes that we race. So it is a 4-wheel drive and it is a short course, which means it's a big body, closed wheel. If you're looking about $2,000 to $2,200 to get it race ready. This does not include electronics as well. This is considered the Team Losey 5 Roller. It's a rolling chassis and require everything, your engine, your pipe, your electronics, which would include your servos, your receiver, transmitter, and battery. About $250 for the motor. Servos, you're looking about another $250 for both servos. The transmitter receiver set would range from $100 to $300 depending on the manufacturer and what you're looking for features in a radio. So all said and done, when you add it up, you're, like I said, around $2,200. When getting into a roll like this, there are some instructions included which will guide you through, and if you are part of a local club, there's guys that'd be more than welcome and happy to help you out.
Wow, that's really cool. Well, thanks a lot, Andrew.
Great, thank you.
There you go, folks. It's up to you guys. Make the decision, right? If you want to get into something, you know, this costs a little bit more, but at the same time, like Andrew was saying, it's a little bit more friendly to drive. If you're a little bit unexperienced and you want to jump into a 4-wheel drive and you have the money, go all for it. But if you want to really get into it, I mean, hey, $900 comes with everything ready to roll. You know, pull the pull start and away you go. So there you go, folks. These are the different vehicles that we have. I hope you enjoy the show. Take care.